Hey, what is up YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. I'm a full-time drummer and drum teacher here in Auckland, New Zealand. And just before we hit this video, please remember to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I've also got a few free drum lessons on the channel. You can see a couple of covers that I've done. There's a lot of videos on the channel. Also, remember there is a reaction playlist. So before you start asking to see songs, which I really appreciate, but there is a reaction playlist and a lot of the songs I get asked to do, I've already done. So you can just check out that playlist. And of course, it's always growing and there's already quite a few in there. Hit the Patreon if you would like to fast track your request and get that through really quickly. If you're a drummer, you could always go over to my website and check out my free transcriptions and maybe have a listen to my podcast. That's the NZ Drummer Podcast, available on all podcast apps. But anyway, this video is a Patreon pick. It is for Daniel Grieve, and it is Ray Luzier. Daniel said, I think you'll really appreciate his technique. He currently plays for Korn, but the performance I'd recommend watching is actually from his other band, KXM, and that is the video he's given me here. And it looks like it's a performance spotlight from Vic Firth. Those videos are always absolutely fantastic, really high production values and a great focus on the drummer. So hey, I'm looking forward to checking out Ray Luzier. Let's check it out. One bar. I always say this, one bar. You can tell if a drummer's got it or not. Oh man, that was some clean hi-hat work. Clean. Tasty, even, nice dynamics. Wow. That's actually something that I always talk to my students about. Sorry to stop the video this quick, but there's already so much going on. It's a really interesting kit, by the way. Interesting setup. Notice how he's playing the rim of the tom there. I always encourage my students to do this, you know. Play any kind of beat, but play it somewhere else on the kit that you wouldn't normally play it, and you get that nice texture or an interesting texture straight away. I'm just going to back it up. But yeah, don't be afraid to play around on the kit. Try something you wouldn't normally do. I would not normally hit the rims like this, but, you know, watching this, it's given me that idea. Look how close that effect cymbal was to the ride. Good luck hitting that, Tom. You're going to be destroying your computer by hitting that. Some really interesting setup here. Some of the cymbals are so close together. They look like if they swung too far, they'd be hitting each other, some of them. Let's just back it up a little bit. That lick really reminds me It's not what we're playing, it's how we're playing it, people. I'm just going to back it up. Check out the execution on this nice lick here. It sounded like just like a nice little bottom triplet, but it's the execution and the sound of that and the way he played it and the placement within the song. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba. What a snare tone. Let's go back. I'm digging this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Karate chop.
Tiger uppercut.
This whole section was really beautiful, actually. Even back further. This is just chops. Chops, power, musicality, execution. Boom.
Sonic boom.
I love this breakdown. I love the karate chop, but I also love how he caught the phrasing on the vocals towards the end of that passage as well. Absolutely fantastic. Such an interesting groove as well. the patrons come through again. Let's hear it for the patrons. What a fantastic pick. Daniel Grieve. This is absolutely incredible. So he's playing for Korn at the moment. I would really like to see what that's like. It's going to be quite different to the previous drummer. Was David Silveria or something like that, I believe his name was. It is quite an interesting phenomenon when, you get, I don't know what Ray Luzier's background is, but, when you get essentially like a band drummer, nothing against band drummers, but for whatever reason, a band drummer leaves and you get replaced by an absolute monster. You get replaced by a super drummer, and it can have a really interesting impact on the band, I think. You're going to get diehard fans who never want to go there, and, the band is the band. And then you get others who, Ray Luzier is going to bring something completely different to the table. Yeah, I'm really fascinated by that kind of stuff. But yeah, hey, Daniel Grieve, thanks so much, man. Thanks so much for being a patron, and thanks so much for a fantastic pick. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. Really important. Leave a like, leave a nice comment, and hey, catch you on the next video. All right, ciao for now.